right here. Literally, I literally bought it right here. That green candle, and I was targeting that imbalance around this area. So it was like a scalp from all the way up here. So it's like a baby scalp, and I was gonna go in pretty, in and out type of thing. Get my money, get in, get out. Right? Awesome. So that's about from 149 to about 148.50. I'll take that, right? I have a couple position and I'll probably even get out earlier. However, that did not go according to plan. What happened? The moment FOMC, the Fed talk or all that or catalyst, whatever you want to call it, right? The moment that happened, what you know what happened? They brought the entire market down. Like you see this wick right here? If you watch the video on imbalances, I show you guys, or that video on wick or how wick happens. Look at this. We took that and I was like, wow, I should have knew that was going to happen. How you doing, everybody? Stock Option Sniper here. I hope you're all doing great. Today, I want to break down how FOMC work and why all these catalysts are all BS, right? Let's get right to it. Let's not waste any more time. Let me go to my Weeble here real quick. Where's that Weeble? Right? So let me give you guys a first example. I think I was playing the 5 minutes. First, I had Apple here, right? I had bought Apple around this area, but I didn't hold. I broke even on the trade, which was fine. I had Apple. I bought Apple around this area, right? Right here, literally. I literally bought it right here. That green candle, and I was targeting that imbalance around this area. So it was like a scalp from all the way up here. So it's like a baby scalp, and I was gonna go in pretty, in and out type of thing. Get my money, get in, get out. Right? Awesome. So that's about from 149 to about 148.50. I'll take that, right? I have a couple position and I'll probably even get out earlier. However, that did not go according to plan. What happened? The moment FOMC, the Fed talk or all that or catalyst, whatever you want to call it, right? The moment that happened, what you know what happened? They brought the entire market down. Like you see this wick right here? If you watch the video on imbalances, I show you guys, or that video on wick or how wick happens. Look at this. We took that and I was like, wow, I should have knew that was going to happen. So it had this run up and I was like down on my play, right? I was down because it triggered my stop loss and I was like, wow. And this thing ran up all the way to where? To our imbalance right here. This entire impulse of the 50%. This right here was not a coincidence. Look at that. It targeted the 50% of this imbalance right here. And what happened? It fell, right? So what I'm trying to say is it grabbed the liquidity where the price I wanted it to go to, right? And what happened? Ran it up. Hit that 50 level. It didn't even hit it, right? But it filled the 50% imbalance right here from this entire impulse. Filled that 50%, and what happened? Literally fell. And literally I was targeting 146.73. Why? Because that was a bounce level. However, I don't watch the news. And what happened? I got the 146.50 because I waited for that entire that SB, right? If you're not in mentorship, you won't understand what that is. However, this thing went as low as 144. You guys see that? 144.20, right? It's not a coincidence. That's why when one of my students, right, love her to death, she tells me all the time, hey, are you playing FOMC? I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? I don't know what that is. All I see in the market is where's the most liquidity. That's all I see in the market. Literally. Where is the most liquidity? Look at this, you guys. This shit right here is not a coincidence. I wanted it to go here. They open up a bunch of orders here to bring this market up right here, right? Tank it just a little bit. The moment 2 p.m. happened, what happened? Went all the way down, went all the way back up, grabbing all the liquidity around this area. People who try to take calls, right, had stop puts, had stop losses, all that, grabbed all that, and what happened? Went all the way up. Now, for those individuals that think we were going to run up, right? All the way to 154, which we could have. This is why I got scared. I said, listen, it might run up to 154.87. I don't know. However, it did fill that imbalance of 50%, and boom, what happened? Everything fell. So if you took that play, you took calls around this area, and you were up and you held, it was over for you, right? This right here was not a coincidence. You guys can believe me or not. I did not draw this. It's totally fine. But I'm just explaining with you guys what's happening with the market and why is it doing what it's doing, that none of this FOMC stuff even matters, right? It probably does matter, but to me is it doesn't, right? The price is already bound to happen. Some of you guys like, oh, what are you talking about, right? And I see them like, whenever they say that, it's like a grandmother with her fingers like, oh, but this news is different. This is a different catalyst, young man. And I'm like, okay, whatever, right? It is what it is. Like right here, like if you see around this area, like they have orders open around this area. However, they also have orders around this area on Apple, right? So what does that mean? Well, even though Apple did that huge down move, I still see a place where Apple is going to bounce and grab those liquidity up there, right? We can see a downfall all the way to this 140. What is this? 143.93. Hold that level and take all the orders up there, right? I can scalp this play from 144.57 all the way to 152, right? Or even 154, right? Because I know there's orders around this area that was left unmitigated. So now the composite man opened up a bunch of orders, manipulating the market, thinking that they were going to run it up like that, right? Think it was going to run it up. And people held their play, and what happened? It went all the way down. And also, if you guys just understand, where is that last down move before the up move? Look at this, right? That last up move before the down move. This itself is a SND right there. That red candle. Measure that red candle. All you had to do was measure that red candle right there. That red one that it rejected. And what happened? All you had to do was wait for price to come back up. And look what happened. Filled the entire imbalance here. This is why I've been telling my students. I've been telling them in the community, guys, if you want long-term puts, I honestly didn't want to swing, so I don't blame them for not swinging. But overall, literally, all you had to do was swing Apple puts. They had so much orders around this level right here, right? So many orders. And what happened? They need to close that order. So what happened? FOMC. I don't even watch it. They probably said something about the market is going to do some things and the market just fell. That's not a coincidence. And then we have another one right here on my SPY, right? Sorry about that. When you guys seen this back in the beginning of the call, like I literally had this demand zone right here. Let me see that. Demand zone, I'm sorry, supply zone. Look at that, right? The supply zone right here. This is a huge supply zone for a reason. It's okay, but I just knew it was gonna be there, right? That's already there. That's mentorship content, but you don't need that. So what happened here? If you go to my 5 minute, usually I play around the 1 minute, right? Where's that at? Let's go to the 15. There's too many candles here. What happened there? Look, you guys, the moment it went all the way up there, what happened? It rejected, and where is it targeting now? I knew it was going to target this 381 the moment it rejects from that 390. Why? Because there's so many orders around this area that needs to be filled. So what am I doing? I'm targeting this level right here, that low. I'm targeting this low, right? I'm targeting this low right here. And look what happened. Grab all the orders, and look at that wick. The moment you grab those orders, that's not a coincidence. It literally fell. Now what can we do? We can fill in this orders that they have right here, fill in this gap, and what happened? We can have it run all the way back up to 412, right? This is the reason why I have the highs, the lows, right? Targeting those lows. This right here, I'm targeting this low right here, right? And then I'm gonna leave runners to fill in this gap. And watch watch what happened. Oh my God, inflation. Oh my God, Joe Biden something fell down and hurt his back. Now the country got a. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to make up some crazy stuff that market will tank, right? So everything that is bound to happen with this FOMC, this catalyst, whatever you want to call it, it's bound to happen. This is not something new, right? It is not something new. Seriously. This right here, this price action right here is bound to happen. This is the reason why I only trade price action. You guys see my my Weeble. There ain't no crazy nothing in there. I have RSI. I just want to know where it's oversold, overbought, and sometimes I don't even trust it, right? Because you guys, as you guys can see, what happened on Exxon. Exxon was trading, which Exxon, by the way, has been going crazy. Literally, we called this back when it was like 82. You guys, this is crazy. I wish I held. To be honest, I wish I held. Right, but this thing went bananas at 82 from 113. Come on, you guys. I think I was calling it back when it was around 97. One of my students took 97. I don't know if it's still holding, but this thing went insane, you guys. Look at Exxon, right? I want to make sure I find that great example for us, guys. Where is that? It was like around this area, guys. I'm not sure where it was. I think it was here, but Exxon was trading for like a straight day around this area. Fell down, started trading again for the whole day around this area, right? So sometimes what I'm trying to say is that I can't trust my RSI. This is the reason why I trade solely price action and understanding liquidity. And the best part about it, guys, you have access to the same thing that I'm telling you guys here, right? Just watch the contents one by one, step by steps, and you'll understand slowly what I'm talking about. And you guys can start paper trading, which I suggest you guys do, right? Nobody want to come in here and learn one strategy and be like, oh, I'm going to throw in $1,000 in there, which is all I have, all my savings. No, 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 no. You want to make a strategy, paper trade that strategy, get used to it, find all the rules, find all the refinements, find all the setup that makes that strategy best way possible. And then when you're ready, now you can put in some real money, right? That's trading very smart. However, you guys, I don't want this to be too long. I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on around this catalyst. Today was a great example, but you should trade safely. You know, the market can do crazy stuff. It's not financial advice. And guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you had a profitable week so far. If you did trade this whole week, yes, you guys. And one more thing, I appreciate each and every one of you that are supporting me, my merch, those who are subscribed, especially if you're staying this long and all end of my videos. And you guys are constantly sending me photos and messages, thanking me. Guys, you're all very, very welcome. I do this for us to make sure that whatever it is that I'm learning every time I'm growing, I'm giving it right back to the community. So without you guys, I would have not created anything of this, of such information and idea. But anyway, you guys, thank you once again, and I'll see you. Peace.